Hi and welcome to another one of my Green Party Exposed videos. This is episode number 6, and obviously I'm going to be doing as many of these episodes as I can to bring you the full truth, because obviously people do need to know every bit of the truth, because obviously it seems to all go full on load on reform, whereas none of it seems to be the truth when it comes out for them. Whereas I am going to bring you every bit of truth I can, because obviously the mainstream media doesn't do that, whereas we've got to get this out there. So obviously without further ado, let's get on with episode number 6. So first one, Green voters are frothing at the mouth to ban, obviously going national, which was this weekend, for animal cruelty, but the mention of banning halal and kosher slaughter, where animals are unalived while fully conscious, and suddenly scream Islamophobia. The Green Party hates Britain. They're not patriotic. They claim it, but they're clearly not. The Green Party moves to ban horse racing in Britain, and then legalise Class A rugs. Zach Polanski is a contradictory crusade. He is a complete muppet. And then this second story I've got for you is chaos erupting within the Greens. So Muslim supporters are abandoning Zach Polanski's party in the droves. So furiously branding it the party of the gays. The breaking point of Polanski's wildly dancing at Trafalgar Square, surrounded by men in full fetish and BDSM gear. Their unholy Rainbow Islam alliance is exploding in real time. The beginning of the end is here, which is obvious because one side clearly does not stand for it, and they go pushing the other off a building. But, some people just don't clearly see that. And then this next one is got to be one of the most comical of all time. Green candidate Kate Nevins wants to abolish prisons entirely. Really? We need them to keep people locked up. Prisons are unsafe, violent and bad for people's health. Really? Especially women, she says, while standing for Edinburgh and Lothian's list. Do you realise this ain't going to get you elected, love? She just looks like a complete and utter mess. But then typical Green candidate. Yet the Greens also push to legalise Class A rugs. No jails, criminals on the streets, women's safety. It's going to cause more mayhem, more women unsafe. It's just not going to work, love. I don't think you got any brain cells working up your lemon head. But hey ho, and apparently not their problem. Nothing's the Greens' problem, because all you're interested in is letting millions and millions of undocumented men in the country smoking your Class A rugs and being high as a kite. But hey ho. And then obviously this past Green Party Exposed Twitter, they've just hit 8,500 followers in 48 hours, which is fantastic news. Obviously then we go on to Bernard Manny, which is a candidate filmed ripping down hostage balloons for Israel victims, then branded October 7 a false flag. This is a party that preaches compassion, equality and anti-racism, which we clearly know they're full of racism, so it's a complete joke, while protecting anti-Semites when there's thousands and thousands and thousands of anti-Semitic members within the party, and until they get fully exposed. Why is this party full of hate? There's no hope within that party, it's just pure hatred. And then you've got Meet Green leader Zach Polanski. His own relatives have called him a threat. His last job was a breast hypnotist. He wants unlimited immigration. He leads a party full of extremists. there's only one place Zach Polanski belongs, or David Poulden if he's using his real name, and that's a mental asylum. So make mental hospitals great again by putting him in one. And then obviously we'll go to this one, which is the last story I do have for the time being, which is Greens councillor demands to remove Hamas from the T list. Really? So how, you Tam, deputy leader of the Greens in Lewisham, London, has declared that Hamas should be removed from the UK's list of prescribed T organisations. This is a party of dangerous delusion, which clearly shows here, because if you want to remove them from that list, you either are a member of that organisation, or you know there are members within the Green Party, and obviously you know they're knocking around, and it's something major is going on, and it's dangerous. We don't want that in our country, and we need to look closer to home to why that is. Maybe she's got links to that. Maybe. You wouldn't want her anywhere near our British government or councils or anything if that's what's in that stupid little head of hers. So again, and it just shows he's delusional for thinking his vetting works. I'm sorry, it does not work. But again, I've gone through all the councillors so far and what is. Oh no, sorry, there is one more story I want to bring you before I bring this video to an end, is because they have received this message tonight, yesterday, which is a woman who believed the Green Party was the answer, and they fact-checked everything and decided to withdraw their support and won't reveal their identity, but it is significant. It may be one person waking up, but obviously so it proves they're not asleep anymore, but it proves we are making an impact, and I wonder how many others are thinking the same thing. So this is what she's put. Strong supporter of the Greens, or at least she was before came across their page. She was curious, so fact-checked each of the posts with Grok, and they all appear to be true. The Green Party are frauds, which I would clearly agree with, and how captured they are by the Islamists. Again, correct. I have withdrew my support and membership and looking at Lib Dems policies. That's fine. We need more pages like theirs so genuine voters know what the hell is going on, which is why I'm trying to do what I'm doing on TikTok to actually cover this and get it all further out there. And as it says, they're investigating all the allegations to make sure they are legit, and it's what they need to do. And obviously there is a vote on there, and should the Green Party be prescribed as a T network, and I would agree with that, yes. So obviously you've got that on there. So obviously that's this video. Obviously when more comes out, I will get more out to you. So that's all I can get to you for now. But again, thanks for watching, and keep a lookout and subscribe for any more content coming your way. Thank you. Goodbye.